Right, hello guys. In this video, Will thankfully told me there's more cars coming into GTA today, so we thought we'd hop on that for you and show you them, well, pretty much as soon as they're out. So I'm just going to quickly go onto the internet on GTA and I'll show you what the new cars are as to date. Now there is rumours of a Supra coming, but we're not going to say too much about that. We'll just see what happens. Now you've got this, the Entity XXR. It's quite cool, but it is 2.3 million GTA dollars. And then this, it's quite cool. Then you've got the RS200, which does look quite like it, despite the turbo and positioning of where it actually is. But yeah, so that's the legendary motorsport cars, and then there's 3 SA Supersport Series cars along the Southern San Andreas autos. This, which looks like an old Volvo, and then we've got a stock car here. Oh, no, there's 2 cars, sorry. So yeah, these are the 2 cars that we have chosen in this video to sort of create a build on. Here's Will's old Volvo looking thing, and here's my RS200. We're basically just going to take these into the customs and see what we can do to them. So first off, we'll start with Will's Volvo in the build, but I'm going to quickly show you around my car inside and out. It's got quite a cool spare wheel in the front here. The interior's quite standard actually, considering the way it's all built. Although it does have bucket seats and harnesses.
He doesn't like that, does he?
And here is the back. For some reason the turbo is all the way up there and mounted like that, which is quite cool. I'm not sure if that is where the actual turbo is positioned on the actual car, but either way it's pretty cool. So yeah, we're now going to go into the Los Santos Customs in Will's car and we'll see what we can do. Here is Will's car. That actually looks quite cool in that engine bay there, I must admit. For such an old car, it does look quite amplified and quite cool.
Don't know why they've given it an RB26 looking engine there. It's a Volvo.
It's even got the flip out window and boot. What a monster, right. So we're going to hop in Will's car and we're going to go and see what we can do to it. Right, so yeah, onto the build for Will's car. Right, yeah, so let's go through it and you talk us through it bit by bit, Will, and see what you can actually do.
Right, we've got bodywork, rusted trim, which just gives all your chrome trim a rat look, which is not my personal style. You got half mast. Oh, that's pretty.
Just look very
strange.
old and classic.
And then forward, which takes it all the way to the front bumper. I think I'm going to have none of those. Right, now bumpers. My personal preference to look at bumpers is to always lower the car first. So we're going to slam it first.
That's dropped quite a bit on this car.
Yeah, I'm surprised at that. That's taking it right down to the ground already. See what bumpers we can do. We can remove the front bumper completely.
It does look quite cool, but I don't know if...
We can have a rusted front bumper. Obviously they're going for a rat theme on this classic car. A tuner front bumper, which is quite a cool racing
hot rod look, isn't it?
bumper. Touring bumper, which is even cooler, and then another rat look version of the touring bumper.
That's quite cool, that is, to be fair. It's quite clever how they styled that.
Volvo look. We've got a removed bumper on the back and a rusted one. I'm just going to leave it as a classic chrome one to match the front. We've got a chassis option, wooden interior.
Yeah, I
Wow,
can see that.
Right. I like that. That's a nice touch.
Yeah, that is cool.
I'm gonna put that in. I like the wooden bed in the back. Covered fog lights.
I think maybe
Double
just the.
option.
Oh, I don't know. That's what.
Slanted option. Rally option. And the Rally de Palito. San Andreas. I'm not sure I'm going to go with that one. Don't know if I want any actually.
If any,
I'll
I
go
think
with the
them
singles.
ones. Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Yeah, I think I'll just go for the singles. Right, engine, obviously we can tune that up to the top to give it some nice power. Right, exhaust, we got the single option, which I think looks quite cool anyway.
It does
on its
look
own.
quite smart.
The shock,
But that looks quite cool as well.
but the shotgun of the two, that looks quite nice. And then the dual exhaust.
All of them look okay, to
Probably
be
the
honest. But I think the shotguns.
Yeah, the dual just looks a bit strange for
Yeah, for the age.
age. I like the little shotgun there, that's pretty cool.
It's a
Headlights.
subtle upgrade, that isn't it?
Oh, this isn't just the xenon headlight option. We've got rusted lids, secondary trim, rusted trim, retro trim. Ooh, they
That's quite cool.
are cool.
Brings back like the old rally
Rusted
look.
retro trim, and then tape, which is
It looks like
absolutely
little
terrible.
pieces from Trivial Pursuit, doesn't it?
I'm going to go for the retro trim. Horn options and light options I usually just don't bother with on classic cars. Livery options. Right. We've got classic stripe. Which is quite
Yeah.
cool. Retro, which is terrible in my eyes. Dirty 30.
Got old rally
That's a
style.
good name. Zombix Racer, Power Metal, so it's all kind of like old school banger racing sort of looking ones, or like old school rally ones. Polita Bay Rally, Scooter Bros Racer, Volcar Racer, and Beth Racer. Oh, and then Rusted. I'm going to go for that right look. I think I'm going to stick with just a painted version myself. And mirrors. We have a lot of mirrors. Rusted mirrors, which is the standard ones. Classic mirrors, classic rusted. It's obviously going to be a rusted for every single one. Those and rusted. Oh, they're pretty cool.
Yeah, pretty cool. Can you remove them completely?
Rusted version. The bottom rust and then rusted. No, unfortunately, I can't remove them. So I think I'm going to go for the square bonnet mirrors, which is the fender mirrors. Plate. I don't understand the plate on this game, on this car, because it has a kind of European style looking plate on the front, and then the standard San Andreas plate on the back. So, a bit strange on that one. I'm going to go with my custom plate, obviously. Respray. I don't think I want to respray it. I kind of like it in this.
I quite like your
VOLVO
front
looking
plate
brown.
as your private one. It's like a gel plate, if you can see just about.
Yeah, it looks like a.
It is definitely 3D.
Yeah. Yeah, they try to make it look kind of like a press plate because it's old. Then I don't see why they haven't put the same style plate on the back. Oh well. Roof options, right, we've got roof options. We've got a roof rack.
That definitely goes with the back, but it depends on how you're going with the car.
Rusted roof rack, a ski rack, small luggage on the roof rack, loads of luggage on the roof rack, and a surfboard on the roof rack.
Well, hey, goes with you guys' hair.
I think I might have the surfboard. On suspension, we do a cheeky bit of transmission and turbo upgrading. Visors, basic visor,
That looks quite cool.
retro visor, and a rusted retro visor.
Retro one, that's quite cool, yeah.
This is quite a cool looking kind of European hot rod estate.
The best of all worlds.
Wheels. I'm going to go with tuner wheels because that's what I go to on cars that need smaller rims.
They look quite cool, to be
I think I
fair.
already like those.
Not sure about the colour, but that
Euro.
depends on what.
Euro scene look. And then dark grey.
Yeah, that looks quite good. What colour are you going to make the car, do you reckon?
Or I think I'm going to leave it this colour.
It does look quite cool in this colour. We'll have a look through.
Or you could go for like kind of bronzy colour. Yeah, nice. Find the right one.
They look, yeah, they look quite good.
Right, I'm going to put it on that and then we'll see what colours we want. Do we want a tie design on it? No. No, we don't. Boring like that. We'll lightly smoke the windows and then we'll look like respray.
Yeah, so we are going to go through the colours to show you guys basically what you can have and what they look like on this car. Because not all of the
We'll
cars
go
in
all
this
the way back up to
DLC
black.
is really affordable.
Right. Quickly go through them. This is just on classic, not metallic.
The white looks like something you'd have in Saints Row.
Greys aren't bad. Red, I'm not a massive fan of any sort of red cars anyway, to be honest. Apart from kind of maroons. Maroon's quite nice. Hot pink, if you want to stand out.
That looks quite cool.
Or that bronze.
Yeah,
That
does
look
quite
nice,
go
but
with
then
the wheels, but
with the colour-coded wheels, I think that's a bit too much bronze.
yeah, probably. That addition looks quite cool. Like Aston green, that was.
Yeah, like the British racing green, that doesn't look too bad. See, I don't want anything too kind of vibrant that makes it stand out too much, because I want it to kind of still look classic.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be quite careful, haven't you? Even just the colour can ruin that classic look.
And I'm very particular about my cars on GT.
That was quite cool actually as well. Yeah,
And that cream. That cream looks quite nice.
just
think I'm gonna
sort
go with
of
that.
it just sort of
Find
brightens the
colour.
car up a little bit, but
You
not
can
too
choose a secondary
much.
colour. It starts as chrome for all your trim. You can change it to other colours and have all that trim whatever colour you want, but I think I'd just leave it with chrome for my personal preference. And there we go.
Unless you want to be a proper baller, then you could have it gold. Right, so that's it for Will's build, and I'd say it looks quite cool to be honest. And I was quite surprised by how much customization you can do to it as well. So Will, just
No, I've been,
open all the doors up again so we can see that wooden back.
There you go. Oh, I don't stand on it.
That is quite cool. It does that the wooden back definitely does finish it off because of all the other wood that's going on in the car. The interior
very
goes
good,
quite well
yeah.
with your colour as well. The engine bay is definitely pretty cool for an old car. I don't think that's quite what it should look
Yeah,
like.
now that it's
But
it's customised, it kind of looks like this could be an
yeah,
engine bay old.
it does look like
But,
it suits.
I
the
mean,
outside
standard,
look.
yeah, it's a bit over the top. I'm happy
Right.
that if we do happen to get to some car meets, then I'm certainly going to be taking that bad boy.
So now over into the RS200,
Oh.
and we'll and we'll there's a turbo
Just
look,
nicking your car.
and then we'll see what we can do to it. Right, so onto the RS200 build. We are going to leave things like brakes and engine standard because I don't have that much money, as you can see. And if this said Supra is supposed to be coming out, then we're obviously going to jump on that straight away. So, we got front bumpers, we've got fog light covers, remove fogs, which actually looks quite cool, gives it a very different look. Scoop splitter and exposed intercooler. I think we might have to go for that, just for that rally look. Already that just finishes it off, don't you think, Will?
That is, I don't know. It's a bit square.
The bumper itself looks a bit
I
square.
like the
but-
intercooler.
Yeah,
I
the
like the
intercooler.
intercooler a lot.
I don't know. We'll just pick that for now, and
Oh, we
we'll
should
see what it looks like with the other
I
things
wish
we
could
might
put
be able to
that
do.
intercooler on the standard bumper.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Because I like the little black rally splitter. I suppose it depends. It depends. If we can make this into the kind of hill climb looking.
Yeah, we'll
RS
see how
200,
this build
then-
takes us, and maybe we'll go back. We're not sure. We'll give it a go. Right, so rear diffuser. Right, so we can get the
If we can-
removed
I'm going to be so
diffuser,
jealous if you can make this into the time attack.
and you can
Oh,
make a rally diffuser and a diffuser with tow hook. Now I was thinking about going subtle with this, but it's an RS200. You can't be that subtle, so we'll go for the diffuser with tow hook. Chassis. Right, so we've got the rally fogs at the front. Secondary colour cage, which I think we're going to do because... Well, actually I don't know. We'll see what the rest are. We've got primary colour cage, which obviously is no difference to that because it's all white. A chrome cage, it's not really for me. And you've got a rally setup. Now, I'm fairly sure that is just a
It's
painted
just the
cage.
cage with the painted cage with the headlights on the front.
I'm not sure if the cage looks a tiny bit thicker, but yeah, it's just basically got the rally lights, and that's it in terms of that. So I'm just going to go with secondary colour cage. Right, over to the exhaust. There's only one more option, so hopefully it's something what we're after. Yep, and that'll do nicely. So it's a twin chrome exhaust, and we're going to go for that. No, we can go on explosives. Right, lights. That just gives you xenon and stock, but we're going to go for stock. Right, livery. You can change the design on this, I'm guessing. So we got classic white stripes. Can't really see
Two
on
stripes over the
white,
top.
but
On it.
for those of you that can see that, that is what it is. We've got the lower blue stripes, which definitely, like that, does give you a very Ford feel to it. Let's be honest. The classic blue stripes, which again does look quite cool and does suit the car quite well. And then yeah, this is definitely remaking designs. I can't remember what design this is, but it definitely is one. Then you've got the lower red stripes. And isn't this the
They haven't
Marlboro
taken
design?
inspiration from any of the rally, from the Ford Rally designs, have they?
Isn't this the Marlboro one? I'm not sure. It was very similar.
I don't. Possibly, yeah. But all of the designs look exactly like the RS200 design.
They're fairly
the rally car.
close. Yeah.
There
Definitely.
you go. That is literally to a T. The Ford Rally design.
Well, there you have it. Yeah. Right, so
But that sprung one's just.
what would you say,
Absolutely.
Will? I don't know if we should have one, keep it plain, or
I really like that blue one.
this one.
That is pretty good.
Now that is cool.
And I mean, if you're going to make it
Um,
into a time attacky looking car, you need a livery.
But even I quite like this
It's-
black one, or
even
even
that's
just
pretty
the
nice,
just
but
the stripes. But if we're gonna make it
Yeah, the
full
blue
on rally,
stripes
then we
aren't
will
bad.
go for probably the blue rally one. I quite like that, but it's a bit plain.
That one's quite nice as well, actually.
I don't know.
It's just got no sponsors
No.
apart from the Globe Oil.
Well, I'm gonna leave that as it
Up
is
to you,
for
mate,
now,
you're
and we'll
fast.
see how it comes along, and we'll go back to it. It's easier to choose on a finished product. Some mirrors. We've got racing mirrors, which already look quite cool over the standard ones. Carbon racing mirrors, which obviously is definitely what I'm going to pick. Right, mud guards. I don't even see them. Oh yeah, they're down there somewhere.
Yeah, I need some bad boy mud flaps.
We obviously need them
Rally car.
because, well, self-explanatory really. Plate. I'm just going to go on my plate. I'm just going to put that plate on it. sun strips. Yeah, got one of them, haven't we? Right, skirts. Just got slightly extended, which actually does fit in with the diffuser and the curve of the rear bumper, and then extends the length of the front bumper so it don't look so stupid. And now the front bumper actually does kind of fit in quite a bit better than it did. Now onto the spoiler. I can just imagine what these are going to be like. Right, we've got the roof spoiler. I don't know if that's...
Yeah, classic. Yeah, that's pretty much
classic.
just,
So yeah, pretty much.
They just modelled an RS200 into this game and somehow
Pretty
got
much.
away with no copyright infringements.
And the fact it's called a GB200 as well. Oh my god. Well, we won't quite go there.
What was that?
That's just a sneak peek of what's to come. Right, we've got the rally spoiler. Which
Which looks like they've kind of just put an F1 spoiler
yeah.
inside the spoiler.
Well, we know where missing spoiler has gone if anyone's looking for one. And we've got the super downforce spoiler.
Core.
Now that is a monster, but I don't know.
You've got the diffuser.
I have the diffuser, but it does look cool without any of them.
I do like that big old lip spoiler.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stay with the big old lip spoiler. You know, I know I'm going for a sort of rally race build, but I do like that lip spoiler, and if you cover that up it does look a bit odd. So yeah, I think I'm going to stay with this for now. Right, suspension. We'll see where... Have they added another suspension? I swear it was only up to competition before, and that's race.
Yeah, it's only for some cars they have race. It's been since they started adding updates.
We now have race suspension. It's new to me. Trunk. Okay, so this will probably change quite a bit, and there's quite a few options. There's 11 options for this. So we've got a smooth trunk.
About what it changes.
Nope, I'm looking on the rear. Smooth trunk.
Front of this car, isn't it?
Which, you know, as much as the vents are, well, cool looking, the smooth does look a bit better, I think, personally, but again, that's down to your personal preference. We have the Rallycross one, which just blocks off the headlights and looks exactly the same on top. And we have Rallycross Smooth. Now we've got, oh yeah, there we go. We've got the vented Rallycross, which is very RS200. And then we've got the other vents, which are like a few cutouts. And we've got like a Subaru styled scoop. And we've got a few more vents altogether. And we've got a vented scoop. You go full carbon if you really want. I think that would probably only suit the car if you go in like a black sort of design. And you've got full carbon blocking the lights as well. I'm not too sure what one I want. Events really needed on a car with the engines in the back. I mean, I'm tempted just to go with the smooth standard one.
Well, it is a pretty old car, you might not have had air conditioning, so if you want to cool your feet down.
True.
And vents.
Well, what would you say? Well,
No,
I'm going to
like
say probably smooth standard.
Favourite. I mean, you could go for the Rallycross one if you put the fog lights on it, but...
At the same time, you literally not be able to drive this at night time then. But yeah, I think I'm going to go...
Well, yeah, unless you had the fog lights on.
Well, yeah, I'm going to go for the smooth trunk. Turbo. Does this change your look or anything like that? No.
No, it's still...
But just because that will make some noise, I'm going to buy that. Right, now wheels.
I wish these standard wheels were a customisable option, because I think these are possibly my favourite looking wheels they've added to a car since they have been making GTA.
Yeah. Now these Rally Master wheels already look quite cool on it. It's a shame they're not a bit, can't think of the word, sort of dished. But that's a very possible option at the moment. I don't know, Will.
As much as you can't paint them, I think I'd leave the standard one on it, mate. I know you probably would want them split rims with black spokes, but it is so nice.
Oh, they're all too big.
I personally think that the standard alloys are the nicest.
Yeah, I do quite like them. We'll just stick with the standard ones. A tyre design, isn't it? You can't change that either. I don't know, should we try find some that we can deal with? Because then obviously can't do tyres or nothing like that. Just find some that are close. I reckon they're probably closest, aren't they?
Yeah, they're kind of just similar multi-spokes but flat instead of the dished multi-spoke.
The only difference is I think these are 3-piece, aren't they? Yeah. Anyway, 2-piece. Probably 2. But yeah, I think we're just going to go for these. I do prefer the standard ones a little bit, but we can change a lot with them like this.
Yeah.
I quite like this stone silver. I'm not sure though. Or do I go black steel?
I think I like the slightly darker ones.
Yeah, black steel. I'm going to go for them. Custom tyres. Well, I think we've got to do that because race car. So we go for them. Yeah, and then windows. We wouldn't really want to tint them. We might get rid of a light smoke, perhaps. I don't know. Yeah, we'll go for a light. Still want to see through. Right, and that is this build. Obviously, it's quite a rally sort of car because even on the race suspension, it is quite high. You know what? We'll just put the engine upgrade on it too, and we'll just see what it drives like. So we're going to go for a quick razz around in it. Well, it's just quick. We'll go for a little launch. Ratios are well short on this. Whoa. And it is actually quite stiff. We'll have a quick drive on this, see what you think.
DLC cars they've added in a while.
Yeah, this is definitely one of the cooler DLC cars I've added in quite a while. The last one I think I really thought was something special was the R32 GTI put in the game.
Yeah, they have captured the realistic rally acceleration, haven't they?
Yeah, definitely.
Caught the curb there a little bit.
It's definitely quite a lively car. It does pick up well. And I reckon if you're into GTA races, the short tracks will be awesome for you.
Yeah, the steering on it's quite lively. You can throw it into corners and it just grips. Whoa, what's this guy doing?
I do like that exposed intercooler now, look at it again.
Yeah.
Although thinking about it, they must have some run long intercooler pipes having had the engine in the back. Yeah, I think we just about covered these two cars in this video. Be sure to keep your eyes peeled on our channel, because if the Supra turns up, I should imagine quite a few people will be jumping on it for videos and whatnot, but we just think it'd be pretty cool to do, and you know, something it'd be awesome to do, especially if we could put it alongside the R32 Skyline they have on
And we'll
here.
probably both get one and do two, kind of try and do two different builds on it to give you obviously a view of what you can do with it. Hopefully there's a lot of options. I know GTA have been quite good to us with customization options on the recent DLC cars, so hopefully they'll give us a lot of different options so we can give you two kind of totally different builds on it.
Yeah, for sure. That should be good. We'll both take two completely different approaches. You know, there might be options of quite a sleek, standard looking car that's done a few things to it, like maybe some spoilers. Hopefully they have something like a TRD spoiler on there. That'd be cool. Then they might have some completely different race options for it, which we could also have a look at. Look, two intercalers on this.
It's car of many talents.
Indeed. But yeah, no, thank you for watching. Keep your eyes peeled for the super build, providing it's coming, which it is rumoured to definitely be. Yeah, don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave any comments below, and see what tell us what videos you want to see. And I just got stabbed up by Will. And on that note, it's time to leave. Thank you and goodbye.